Iggy Kaneff is an extraordinary success story.
Iggy Kaneff came to Canada in 1951 with very little. But through hard work, he managed to become one of the leading real estate developers and builders in this country.
He came to Mississauga, started to build one house, and then built many houses.
He grew up with Mississauga, with the region of Peel. And that's extraordinary. You can never take that away from him because those buildings are built and they still bear his name.
Came as an immigrant with $5 in his pocket and built it into a multi-million-dollar corporation.
But I also think that his legacy is that people will be inspired by his philanthropy, by his goodness.
In 1955, just 4 years after coming to Canada, Ignat Kaneff, better known as Iggy, made his first major philanthropic donation, pledging against his future earnings to support the development of Mississauga's first hospital. It was that unselfish disposition that sparked nearly 65 years of a sustained and meaningful commitment to philanthropy.
My father's vision for philanthropy was really rooted in two core ideals. The first was giving back to the community that had helped him thrive, but also in the ideal of being engaged in the community. He cared deeply about civic involvement and how he would participate in creating communities and building communities, and how he could improve on them and better them in his own way.
Established in 1986 by Mrs. Kaneff, the Ignat Kaneff Charitable Foundation has given tens of millions to various educational and health organizations.
1986, on occasion of his 60th birthday, my idea was that I would establish a foundation in his name. 30 years later, that has been one of my most valuable decisions. We were able to use this foundation as a vehicle to do so many great things.
Ignat Kaneff had a deep respect for learning, donating over $15 million to the University of Toronto, York University, Osgoode Hall Law School, and Ruse University in Bulgaria, his country of birth.
My father has always been a supporter of underdogs and those that have come to this country, especially immigrants, without the means. And he was very much in favor of supporting causes in education and in social sciences, but especially education, to give people an opportunity to help themselves.
Community Living Mississauga, an organization that supports neurodivergent people, is largely supported by the Ignat Kaneff Charitable Foundation's annual charity golf tournament, raising nearly $1.5 million to date.
He's very genuine. He really takes an interest in the communities where he works. He likes people.
The reason my father was so passionate about supporting Community Living Mississauga was because he had an opportunity to visit. The setting that CLM provided for helping its clients at the time was, in the words of my father, deplorable. And when my father saw those conditions, he immediately felt an emotional connection and felt very compelled to try to help in whatever way that he could. And that initial visit in 1971 started 51 years of support and giving to this one organization that touched his heart in a very special way.
In recognition of his many business achievements and philanthropic contributions, Dr. Kaneff was awarded the Order of Canada and the Order of Ontario, among many others.
He is a symbol of the Canadian experience of immigrants coming to Canada, making extraordinary contributions and becoming leaders of our community.
He is a philanthropist of the first order, and most importantly, he and his family, Didi, Christina, and Anna Maria, are people who are committed to the social well-being of their community.
Building on what he had started long ago, the Kaneff family enthusiastically carries on his legacy of community building through philanthropy.
He's been giving back to his communities since he came to Canada, basically. He's been donating money to various causes, and I think that's a testament to his strength of character, his moral goodness, I think that people will remember him for being just a very cool, kind, wonderful man.